I have a great idea for the last episode of the Mr. O Show. Be sure to remind me when we're gonna film it.
This is the last episode.
What? How dare you not write it in my script or anything or tell me ahead of time?
We don't have a script, and how do you not know this is the last episode? We said there's only 10 episodes, and this is episode 10.
Welcome to apparently the last episode of the season! I bet you're crying right now. I had a brilliant idea for you. My stupid producer decided that he wasn't gonna tell me, so now it's just shit. Now the whole show is shit. We might as well just stop right now.
I mean, the show was always shit, so it's not like that's anything new.
Oh, you f***ing c***.
Did you just call me a c***?
Yes!
Why are we still in my house and not at your studio?
Because it's still being rented out to the porn industry.
Don't you think we could have used it for the last episode?
There's priorities in life, Chris. Mr. O Show or porn? I mean, which one's more important? Duh! Obviously porn. Sex controls life. It's how we are here. If there wasn't sex, there wouldn't be an earth. There wouldn't be a human. Sex, sex, and sex is what the world is based off of.
I think there's a lot more to life than just sex.
Well, you have to repopulate, and the only way to do that is sex.
We do not need to repopulate the world. It's overpopulated.
God did it with Mary and had Jesus.
That's not what happened.
Or Mary slept with the other guy and had Jesus.
God did not have sex with anybody.
Then who'd she get knocked up by?
It was just a miracle that God performed, according to the Bible. I believe that she probably just slept with the neighbor, but I mean, that's my theory.
I apologize about anyone who's religious, but I've always thought that God knocked up Mary this whole time. God, please forgive my sins if you're watching from heaven. Now, let's get into the questions. Our first question comes from RFRP07. Is that a locker combination to your safe with lots of money? If so, let me have it.
His name kind of sounds like R2-D2, like he'd be a robot or something.
Are you R2-D2 in real life? Were you him in the movie? Slap me upside the wall and call me Grandpa. R2-D2's question is, Mr. O, have you ever did drugs? Don't you mean, haven't you ever done drugs? Were you smoking the dope as you were typing that comment? Of course I do them.
What?
Every celebrity does.
No, you do not.
Yes I do. I inject myself with all kinds of interesting things.
That's terrible. You better not.
Why?
Because drugs are really bad for you.
Oh, they're the good kind of drugs.
There are no good kind of drugs.
They make you buff and hot and sexual.
You're talking about steroids. That also makes you small and gives you acne and makes you get really upset for no reason and beat your wives.
What's wrong with that?
Those are all terrible things.
Sometimes a good woman needs a good beating every once in a while.
Whoa! That's the most terrible thing you've ever said.
She needs to be knocked upside the head and be like, shut your mouth, bitch.
Definitely not! No, that is not how you talk to women!
Anyways, our next question comes from Today Dog 21. I love Dog Dog, it's so cute and it's scruffy. This would have hurt him and didn't did this. Dog Dog's question is, Mr. O, what is something you couldn't live without besides yourself? Without me, I would die.
Besides yourself?
Well, there isn't anything important besides me.
There's nothing important other than yourself.
Not really. What's important?
Family, friends.
Been there, done that with the fam.
Your wife?
Let me think about this. My wife. I know. My f***ed up children, Stella, and that other one that need not be mentioned.
I thought you hated them.
I do!
Then why would you pick the two kids you hate?
Because they give us character, make us young. Anyways, our next question comes from Bubbles at Random. Why do they call you Bubbles? Is it because people blow you every day? Get it? Because you take the bubbles and go the question is, Mr. O, why does Chris disagree with you a lot? Finally, somebody asked me this question because he does not have taste and does not know what's best for him.
Because I'm a good person and Mr. O's a piece of shit.
A good person, my ass. Our next question comes from Stale Honey Bun. First off, why would you call yourself stale? I get the honey bun part, but stale? That just sounds gross. Who wants to eat a stale honey bun? Stale Honey Bunny's question is, Mr. O, what is the kinkiest thing you've ever done? Well, there is quite a list. It might take me 12 days to really lay it all out there on the line for you. I will leave you with this. I have done something called the Silver Horseman, which involves 3 midgets, a horse, obviously, a knightsman, an avocado, a tree branch, rope, pliers, some dildos, and a good woman. That all happens on top of a horse as it's moving through the forest.
This sounds really weird and dangerous, and I've never even heard of this. Is this a real thing?
Just ask my wife. That's how we got pregnant with our children. Me and my wife like to spice it up in the bedroom. Give it a little rah-rah-rah, cha-cha-cha, bam! You know what I'm saying, my bitch?
What did you call me?
I was not talking to you, I was talking to her.
Why are you calling her a bitch?
Because she gets what I'm talking about. She asks the questions, I'm sure she's done some really raunchy stuff in her day. Haven't you? You kinky minx, you little stinker. I should just smack down your give you a nasty spanking. Anyways, our next question comes from Molly Sicard. Did I have sex with you? And if so, give me a ring-a-ding.
Have you had sex with that many people that you forget their names?
I've had sex with 7,900 people.
7,900.
I started when I was 12, when I was kicked out of my home.
Jesus Christ.
How do you think I was supposed to support myself? I became a male stripper and a whore. That was the good old days.
That's disgusting. You're like walking AIDS.
I am perfectly clean.
That's a miracle.
Anyways, their question is, Mr. O, did you like Lady Gaga? If so, you should do an impression of her here. How dare you, you bitch! I would never, she's a nasty whore. I do not care for the Gogs.
Do you like her music?
No!
Do you like her as a performer?
Gag me with 100 spoons.
How do you feel about her videos?
Oh my god! I would vomit! Those videos are vile! She's a trashy slut, not an artist. Like that whore that need not be mentioned.
Miley Cyrus?
Absolutely the bitch. Her poor parents. I guess her father really does have an achy breaky heart. Get it? Yeah, I'm sure you did. And now for the impression. I'm an attention whore, a whore. I don't know what I'm doing. I just clap my hands. Don't know how to dance. I wear weird shitty costumes. I look like an out-of-control child who didn't get disciplined enough. How's that for an impression? Get a taste in music, bitch. Our next question comes from Amber Navarro. F***ing shit. Are you related to Dave Navarro? Anyways, her question is, Mr. O, if you were in a porn, what would your porn star name be? Don't you pay attention? I was in a porn last week. Didn't you watch the last episode? And my name is Rock Hard C.
That's what they call you?
Duh! Our next question comes from Miss Giggle Girl 10.
What?
Is that your porn star name? I bet it is, cause you get the tickles from that, is it? Or no?
She's probably 10.
If you were 10, I'd really apologize. But when you get to legal age, use that as your porn star name.
Why, so you can call her a whore?
No!
You called her a whore?
I meant it in the kindest regards.
Calling someone a whore is a good thing in your eyes?
That means they got what it takes. Their question is, Mr. O, do you love me? And can we be best friends? Well, isn't this the web we weave when we want something from a celebrity? You think that I am just gonna hand you shit? No. If you would like to be my best friend, you have to audition. I have to make sure you got what it takes to be a best friend.
So you don't love her?
I do love you, you're great, thank you for watching. But please sign up for an audition and we will talk about it.
You audition people to be your friends.
I'm a celebrity. I don't want the paparazzi to come around the corner. I need someone to beat the shit out of them. That is how a best friend does it.
Miss Giggle Girl, I love you very, very much. You're awesome, and you can be my best friend.
Ha! Nobody wants to be your friend. That's why you're behind the camera. Our next question comes from, we are out for blood wine. You too? Cause I sure am. That question is, Mr. O, how do you overcome being depressed? You take a bucket full of ice cold water, you get into the shower, you dump it over your head, you move on with your f***ing day.
What if they're severely depressed?
Okay, if you're severely depressed, a lot of sex, and you beat yourself up senseless, and then you go on with your day.
This is the worst advice I've ever heard.
I think I should write a book on depression.
You definitely should not.
Mr. Rowe, 100 facts to avoid depression.
That book is gonna push depressed people to just go ahead and kill themselves.
It's better than sitting there and feeling sorry for yourself and woe is me. You might as well dump cold water on yourself. Do something to get your mind off of the depression. Life is too short for that bullshit. Our next question comes from Sophie Plaid. Plaid is so 2000. Anyways, their question is, Mr. O, what's your favorite style of underwear? None. Moving right along,
Wait, none? You just don't wear underwear?
No! You never know when you're gonna have to whip off them pants for the sex.
Why can't you whip off your underwear?
That's too much of a step that I'm not willing to take.
That's disgusting. You're wearing shorts. What if someone sees up the wrong way and sees you junk?
Then they're gonna get a wonderful surprise.
Ew. My favorite for men is boxer briefs. I highly suggest it, or trunks.
Nobody asked you, you face. Our next question comes from Katie McCluckluck. Hey Katie! Woo! Her question is, Mr. O, what is your favorite thing that you like about Chris? And Chris, what is your favorite thing you like about Mr. O? Nothing, I hate him.
That I like? I can't think about him. F him. I hate that guy.
Oh, hey, you're the f out of my way. This has been a fantastic edition.
We're not done.
Oh my god, how many questions are we gonna ask? This is not a 4-hour show.
The next question is going to be the last question of the day.
You f***ing self-loathing piece of shit.
I did it right this time!
You're supposed to tell me the second to last question, so I'm prepared. I have an announcement to make. The next season of Mr. O, Chris will not be returning as I'm going to cut his contract up into little pieces and shove it down his damn throat. He is fired!
Yeah, good luck making the show without me.
Little do you know, I can make it 10 times better than you ever could.
Good luck.
Good luck to you too, f***er.
Asshole.
Self-loathing pussy! The last question of the day comes from Alexander
No, not Fang.
Oh, that was a slip-up. Alexander Fang.
There you go.
Are you a vampire? And if so, props to you. Their question is, what are your thoughts about the VMAs? Specifically, Miley Cyrus's performance. Where the should I begin? First of all, that was the worst performance I have ever seen. Lady Gaga did a 10 times better performance and I don't even like her. That was the nastiest, trashiest thing. She looked like she was covered in AIDS. When she was twerking, I almost lost my dinner. Please, if young children are watching this, please don't take after her. She is not a good role model. Thank you so much. This has been a fantastic summer. Minus the part when you made me talk to my brother.
You faked that somehow.
No, I did not fake it. I do not fake anything.
You had to. You don't have a brother. You are Steve-O.
I knew you would be stupid. So guess what? I have a little bit of a surprise for you.
What?
You've pushed me so far that I'm going to be around my evil brother for the first time in a long time. Hey, get out here now on the double. Are you happy now, Chris?
What the f***?
You wanted it. Here it is. I hope you're happy, shit for brains. You're the shit for brains. Don't you talk on my show. Last time I checked, it was a free country. Not for you. You should be rotting in a ditch.
I'm freaking out right now.
Why? Because I have a brother?
You don't understand. This changes my whole life.
Don't be so melodramatic. And you get the off my show. I made my point and I'm done with you. Goodbye. I hate you so much. I can't believe we're related.
What the f*** was that?
What do you think it was? I told you I had a brother.
You seriously have a twin brother?
Oh my god, how many times are we gonna go over this? Duh!
What the f***? What the f***?
Anyways, shut up. It's time for the amazing comments of the week. I always have to make sure that I'm not drinking anything when I'm watching your videos. You're absolutely hilarious. I know. Thank you so much. Damn it, the lack of confetti on this show is making me contemplate not watching the rest of the season. What? Well, this is the last episode, so if you watched it, you'd watch the whole season. Sucker! And Chris, get some confetti already. For Christ's sakes, how expensive can it be, you cheap slut? He so is.
I am not!
Confetti, motherfuckers! And now, you guys wanted it for the very first time. Here is the... And now the confetti!
At least there's confetti, right? Isn't that exciting?
Oh, that son of a...
There was confetti for the first time, that's a good thing, right?
I'm done. We're done. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Get back to you, son of a bitch. Hey, we have a surprise for you guys and the confetti.
There's your confetti, asshole.
You are so fired! Hello everybody, Mr. O here. I don't know if you people know, but I was going through a midlife crisis.
It was not a midlife crisis, it was a financial crisis, Mr. O.
What's the difference?
There's a big difference.
Okay, I was going through financial crisis, and I needed help from you fine people of YouTube. And some of you were so kind and generous, and you guys donated to the Mr. O Fund. We did not reach our goal, but all the help was much appreciated. Now I'd like to thank these fine people. I would like to thank Amanda Campbell. Ooh, I love Campbell chicken soup. It's delicious. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I have just many thanks for you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Our next person who donated is Selena. I apologize because I cannot read your last name.
Try.
DeGrilliola. Sounds like an Asian hooker name.
Whoa!
My apologies if you really are an Asian, or a hooker, or both. So many thanks. Thank you! Mwah, 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 mwah. Our next one is Rick Boyd. What a name! Rick Boyd.
That guy's awesome, he tweets me all the time.
How dare you, Rick?
How dare he what?
I'm the famous one and you're tweeting Chris? I'm so pissed!
Probably because I'm the only one who actually responds to the tweets that I get, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Well, if people respond to my tweets, I would send love right back.
People responded to your tweets, they do.
How dare you? No, they don't. I don't see them.
That's because you're never looking.
Well, Rick, start tweeting me, Rickard, and stop tweeting Chris.
Why? He can't tweet me?
No, you're not famous. You're a nobody. But thank you for donating your kind dollar bills to moi. Lots and lots of love for you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Our next person to thank is John Soto. Is that Japanese? Do you own a Korean restaurant?
That sounds really racist, Steve.
If so, I'd like to be invited for free food.
You are so racist.
I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh my god, you're so racist.
I am racist. Our next is Nathaniel Jackson. I love the name. I'm glad you don't go by Nate, you go by Nathaniel. It sounds more educated and it sounds more elegant. Nathaniel, thank you for donating all your dollar bills to me. Every single dollar bill counted. Love you lots. Peace. Our next is Tyler Horseman. Don't understand.
Why is that so
Horseman? What a name! Do you own any horses? If so, I'd like to go horseback riding. Much thanks. Our next is David S. Ooh, David.
Well, you like the name David?
I like the S. Sounds so sexual.
What?
And it just slithers off your tongue.
Are you hitting on David?
Like a snake, like a slithering snake, David.
I don't know what you're doing anymore.
Thank you for donating money to moi. Peace, mwah, mwah, many kisses. Next and final is Destiny Streamavera. Destiny Streamera. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but is it have anything to do? Is it an Indian last name? Like Pocahontas or Three Horsemen with a bearded neck?
What are you even talking about?
Are you named after a stream? A rushing stream with pebbly rocks in it?
I doubt it.
If so, that's a beautiful name and very unique. Thank you for donating lots of money. Thank you all from the bottom of me heart. Now I have one final gift for you before I close. This is a special key to my heart. All of you got the key and now it goes to my heart. Thank you and I love you all. I will keep this key forever. And I will go to your house and I will perform sexual activities.
Whoa, 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 what?
What do you mean? What?
You are definitely not doing that.
Why?
Some of these are like 12-year-old kids, Steve-O.
Woo!
You definitely are not, and even the ones that are older, you're not just gonna have sex with people for giving
I
you some
didn't
money.
say I was gonna have sex with them, just sexual activity.
That's basically prostitution, Steve-O.
Like, strip, spin the bottle.
No, definitely not.
Or skinny dipping in the neighbor's pool.
Steve-O, we're not doing this.
Fine! Have it your way. Peace and love, I'm out. Bye-bye.